What if there was a peptide that worked directly at the DNA level inside your brain cells? And as a side effect, it also fixed your sleep. That's not a supplement marketing claim. That's actually what the research on Pinealon shows. Pinealon is a peptide bioregulator. And if you're new to peptide bioregulators, think of them as tiny molecular signals that tell specific parts of your body how to function better. Every organ has its own. Pinealon's target is your brain. It was developed by Professor Vladimir Khavinson, the Russian scientist behind Peptide, which a lot of you are already familiar with. He spent decades researching how short peptide chains can essentially remind your cells how to do their jobs properly as you age. What makes Pinealon stand out is that it's small enough to actually cross into brain tissue and get to work, which is something most oral supplements can't claim. And it works at the cellular level, not by stimulating you or flooding your system with hormones. Think of it less like a supplement and more like a signal your brain has been missing. Its primary identity is as a bean peptide bioregulator. It supports focus, memory, mental clarity, and what researchers call neuronal integrity, basically keeping your brain cells communicating properly as you age. It promotes neuroprotection and acts as a mitochondrial booster to combat age-related cognitive decline through direct peptide DNA interactions at the regulatory level. That last part is key. Peptide DNA interaction. It's not stimulating you like caffeine. It's not flooding receptors. It's working at the gene regulation level to support how your brain tissue functions over time. That's what makes it a bioregulator, not just a nootropic. Now here's where it gets really interesting, and honestly, this is what sold me on it. Most people reach for melatonin when they can't sleep. And I get it. It's easy. It's everywhere. But here's the problem with that. You're just adding a hormone from the outside. You're not actually fixing anything. Pinealon works differently. It supports your pineal gland, which is literally the gland in your brain responsible for producing melatonin naturally. And it does that by boosting serotonin first, because serotonin is what your body converts into melatonin. So instead of bypassing your system, you're actually feeding it upstream and letting your body do what it's supposed to do. The result? People report falling asleep faster, waking up less during the night, and actually feeling rested in the morning. And it works best when you take it in the evening, which makes total sense given what it's doing. Oh, and if you travel a lot, this is worth knowing. A lot of people use Pinealon specifically around long flights to cut down on jet lag recovery time. Your circadian rhythm gets thrown off, and Pinealon essentially helps reset it faster. That's a pretty specific use case, but one I haven't seen many other supplements actually address. Here's the part that really puts this into perspective for me from a longevity standpoint. We tend to think of bad sleep as just an annoying side effect of getting older. Like, it's inevitable. But there's actually research suggesting it's not just a symptom of aging. It might be one of the things actively driving it. When your circadian rhythm starts breaking down, it doesn't just affect your sleep. It starts to affect everything: your metabolism, your immune system, your hormones, your brain. And here's the thing. Your pineal gland naturally produces less and less melatonin as you get older. So the very system that's supposed to regulate all of this starts losing its signal strength over time. That's exactly why something like Pinealon becomes more relevant the older you get. You're not just chasing better sleep. You're actually supporting one of the core systems that keeps your biology running on schedule. And when that system works the way it should, everything else tends to work better too. The version I use and recommend is from VitaStream. It's a synthesized cytogen, which means faster acting than the natural extract version. Dosing is simple: 1 to 2 capsules once or twice daily. The 10-day course is a great starting point to see how your body responds. From there, most people move to a 30-day course a couple of times a year, more frequently after 50. It stacks well with Pinealon if you're already using that. And VitaStream actually recommends pairing it with Vesigan and Ovigan for full central nervous system support. If you've been sleeping badly, feeling mentally foggy, or you're just serious about protecting your brain as you age, Pinealon is worth a serious look.